The sun is setting in the vast sky. Warm light is streaming into various workplaces. The professionals have spent a busy day. Now it's nighttime, and it's time for all the professionals to rest. Let's go visit each of the professionals and help them get ready for bed. Good evening, flight attendant. Thank you for your hard work on today's flights. As a beloved figure in the sky, you're always the center of attention. Tomorrow, you will continue to make the skies a friendlier and more welcoming place for travelers. Say goodnight to the flight attendant and wish them sweet dreams. Good night, flight attendant. Good evening, bus tour guide. You guided the bus route with your beautiful voice today. Thanks to your explanations, everyone understood the sights outside the window. Tomorrow, you will share new stories and help people discover more wonders. The tour is over for today, so let's say goodnight to the bus tour guide. Good night, bus tour guide. Good evening, nurse. You've been very busy today, taking temperatures and administering IVs. You always listen to the patient's needs with kindness. Tomorrow, your compassionate care will continue to bring comfort and healing to those in need. Now it's nighttime, so forget about your patients for a while and rest. Say goodnight to the nurse and wish them good dreams. Good night, nurse. Good evening, pastry chef. You're so good at baking delicious treats. You made many tasty sweets today. Tomorrow, your creations will bring smiles and joy to everyone who tastes them. Now it's time to dream about making wonderful desserts. Could you help the pastry chef feel comfortable and say goodnight? Good night, pastry chef. Good evening, cheerleader. Thank you for your amazing team spirit and cheer today. Your encouragement lifted everyone's spirits. Tomorrow, you will energize and inspire even more people with your enthusiasm. The cheering has ended, and now it's time to rest your body and sleep. Say goodnight to the cheerleader and wish for dreams of wonderful cheering. Good night, cheerleader. Good evening, fashion model. You always walk the runway with such elegance. Thanks to you, clothes look even more stunning. Tomorrow, you will once again bring the latest fashion to life with your presence. Now the fashion show is over, and it's time to sleep peacefully. Can you help the fashion model feel at ease and say goodnight? Good night, fashion model. Good evening, female officer. You expertly led the troops today. The soldiers followed your command and moved forward smoothly. Tomorrow, you will continue to guide everyone with your strong leadership and courage. Now it's time to rest your body and sleep along with the entire troop. Say goodnight to the female officer and wish her good dreams. Good night, female officer. Good evening, female painter. You observe the entire canvas from high above, carefully balancing the composition. You capture the whole scene and then draw the details. Tomorrow, your creativity will bring even more beautiful art into the world. Now that it's night, it's time to stop painting and rest. Say goodnight to the female painter and wish for dreams of wonderful art. Good night, female painter. Good evening, diver. You breathe underwater while carrying a tank on your back. Though the tank is heavy on land, you swim so quickly in the sea. Tomorrow, you will explore the wonders of the deep sea with even greater excitement. Now that it's dark, forget about diving and rest. Can you help the diver feel at ease and say goodnight? Good night, diver. Good evening, waitress. You were busy today taking customers' orders. When the food was ready, you delivered it so skillfully to each table. Tomorrow, you will make even more people smile with your wonderful service. Now it's time to rest your body and take a good break. Say goodnight to the waitress and wish her sweet dreams. Good night, waitress. Good evening, female firefighter. You used the hose skillfully to put water on the flames today. Thanks to you, the fire was extinguished. Tomorrow, you will be ready to bravely face any challenge that comes your way. Now it's time to rest your body and have some pleasant dreams. Can you help the female firefighter feel calm and say goodnight? Good night, female firefighter. Good evening, tennis player. You ran around the tennis court, chasing and hitting balls all day. Did you achieve the time you hoped for today? Tomorrow, your passion and skill will shine even brighter on the court. Now it's time to rest your tired body after such an intense match. Say goodnight to the tennis player and wish for good dreams. Good night, tennis player. Good evening, astronaut. You're off on a journey into space aboard a rocket. Are the stars in space incredibly beautiful? Tomorrow, you will continue to explore the vast universe and discover its secrets. Now, it's time to rest your body and sleep peacefully inside the rocket. Can you help the astronaut feel at ease and wish them a safe journey? Good night, astronaut. Good evening, swimmer. You swam powerfully in the pool today. Did you achieve your desired time in today's competition? Tomorrow, you will swim even faster, reaching new personal bests. Now that the competition is over, it's time to warm up and rest. Please help the swimmer relax and wish them a peaceful night. Good night, swimmer. Good evening, supermarket cashier. You skillfully scanned the barcodes of various products today. Tomorrow, you'll continue to help customers find everything they need with your friendly assistance. Now it's time to step away from the store and rest your body. Say goodnight to the supermarket cashier and wish them sweet dreams. Good night, supermarket cashier. Good evening, bartender. You skillfully shook the cocktail shaker and made delicious drinks. You're so cool with your shaker skills, and everyone loves watching you. Tomorrow, you'll mix even more amazing cocktails that will delight your guests. Now that the bar has closed, it's time to rest. Say goodnight to the bartender and wish them sweet dreams. Good night, bartender. Good evening, basketball player. You skillfully controlled the basketball with your large hands. It must feel great when your free throws go in. Tomorrow, your shots will be even more accurate, and you'll lead your team to victory. The game is over, so now let's help everyone go to sleep. Say goodnight to the basketball player and wish them a peaceful night. Good night, basketball player. Good evening, female police officer. You were busy managing traffic again today. Thanks to your skillful control, traffic jams were resolved. Tomorrow, you will continue to protect the community with your strength and dedication. Now it's time to rest safely at home. Can you help the female police officer get comfortable and wish her good dreams? Good night, female police officer. Good evening, skier. You glided freely over the snowy mountains today. You moved so quickly that it looked like you were flying. Tomorrow, you will master new slopes and show off even more amazing skills. Now it's time to put skiing aside and sleep. Say goodnight to the skier and wish them sweet dreams. Good night, skier. Good evening, gymnast. With your remarkable physical abilities, you jumped and flew all over the place today. Your floor exercises and balance beam performances showed great balance and stability. Tomorrow, you will perform even more gracefully, dazzling everyone with your talent. Now it's time to rest your tired body and sleep. Say goodnight to the gymnast and wish for a wonderful tomorrow. Good night, gymnast. Good night, professionals. The professionals are now resting peacefully, healing their tired bodies. The shooting stars and gentle breeze outside are singing a soothing lullaby. Tomorrow they will all shine again in their own fields, bringing joy and excellence to everyone around them. Close your eyes and let's all have wonderful dreams together. Sweet dreams to all the little children. Good night, professionals.